Hello everyone, this is a yearly review. It's been 1 year since I got the Hurricane wind turbine. It's the White Lightning 750 watts, 12 volt system. And over the year now, I reset this, I made a new control box, whatever, but in 1 year it's made 200 kilowatt hours. In my location. Through the summer there was not a lot of wind. I'd say August and September it hardly was days that it even turned, but in the winter time here now we'd been getting pretty good wind, and we'd been getting some energy out of it. Through the year now I've changed the controller that I had from the original controller. If you watched, it had melted down. I had changed to the diversion load system here that I'd made up using the Morningstar system. I like that. That worked very well. The control box I'd also changed over. I burnt bridge rectifier out in the summertime. So I made my own control box here, fused in there, and I got a three-phase rotary switch instead of the little toggle switch that I was running, and I have it I bought a better bridge rectifier that you could actually add some studs on it instead of the little push-in clips that just seem kind of cheesy for running that kind of voltage and amperage through it. So that's what I came up with myself. I also have a switch on it so I can turn it off and on to my so that if I want to equalize or whatever, I can turn that off without anything. Plus I have the main disconnect that comes right from the wind turbine. I just purchased, I'm switching to 24 volts because the 12 volt system I can't keep, I'm drawing a little too much. My pure sine wave inverter works great, but the lines coming into it, if I'm drawing too much, I burnt through 3 of the fuse blocks that I had there where they just melted and fell off of the wall. So I've switched to the breaker. It seems to be working fine, but I haven't been running near as much as I had been. So I'm switching to 24 volts, and we'll change that system out so that I'm not drawing quite so much. So I just ordered a new wind turbine for the 24 volts, and I will get it together and put it up. I'll have show you what it is right now. Okay, so this is my new Hurricane wind turbine. This is supposed to be 1,000 watts, 24 volt system. It comes with a controller. I haven't taken it out of the package yet. Also comes with a dump load here. I just got it this morning. Haven't just took it out of the package here. I have to take, and I'm going to check this unit compared to the last one. I had a problem with the last one is the faceplate does not run true, and the problem with that is that at a certain speed it wobbles. And after I put the last one up, if you've seen that video, the bracket here for the wind turbine was just sheet metal, and with the long tail it was floppy, and I made some changes to it. So Tony had made, after viewing that himself, updated his model, and this is what he has now. I'll have to get it unwrapped. This one shouldn't wobble around like that other one, which is perfect that way. The only thing that I see, and I had the problem, is when it was on the pole, this little bit of surface is the only thing that touches on the pole. and it was good for about 2 weeks, and then it started making this horrible noise that you could hear way up at the house from the shop here. And I took it down and I checked everything, I rebalanced it, I did all kinds of things, and I couldn't get that thing to stop making noise. And what it was is this here opening here rubbed the paint off on the pole and left just enough clearance, and with the vibration of that hub being off center would rattle this against the pole. So what I ended up doing was welding pipe down that was tighter, closer to the diameter on the top and the bottom, and so I had like about 2 inches. When I take that one down, I will show you what that looked like. That made all the difference in the world. It still vibrates and the tail still swings, and if it I can show you that if we can see it on the screen, but that is the change that I had to make, and I probably will be changing this one before I put it up. But I will, as I'm putting this one together, I will give you updates on what I found on here, same as what I did with the 750, and let you know. Thank you. Here you can see the vibration coming through to the tail, and yes, I've changed that tail. This tail seems to track better in real wind, and the other one would swing out of the wind too easy. I believe this even has to be larger than that, but this is what I had.